Let's focus up and play CHO Coin Rogue. The idea behind this deck was given to me by a fan named Focus, and he suggested this list to me about 2 weeks ago, and I live streamed it about a week ago. However, once the event cards came out, I delayed it until now. The basic idea of the deck is we're going to be doing something similar to our CHO Druid list, where we're using CHO and Rat Burglar to take a bunch of spells that we're going to be giving to our opponent to our own hand. For this deck in particular, we're going to be using the upgraded coins from Aya Lotus Kingpin. The upgrade that you're always going to probably want to choose for this deck in particular is going to be the Jades, just because as it is a way to overwhelm your opponent, and if your opponent manages to nuke the board, the Rat Burglar combo will allow you to refill the board on the following turn, making it very annoying for your opponent to deal with. Now, for the loading guide of list, Aya is the most important card. Outside of that, you're basically going to be looking for any of your coin-generating cards or ways to draw through your deck or just generate additional cards from taking them from your opponent. Now, with all being said, let's get some games. Perfect, perfect. Whenever we see our Kingpin in the hand, that feels nice. Part of me is like, I want to coin that out, but I don't want to. Alright, one boogie. Next turn, a second boogie and Nightmare Field will be the nightmare for our opponent. Okay. We need something cool. Do we coin out the two? Nah.
Step forth into the time ways.
That's actually awesome. Okay. We'll do the Jade stuff. The two turn setup.
The Jade Lotus has friends.
A part of me is like, we do the Auctioneer because I do want the replay with the Auctioneer. But like,
Step forth into the time ways. Step forth into the The treasures of time are mine for the taking.
I need, yes, play some minions. Go wide.
Serpent guide you.
Now we get to do the funny haha shenanigans. You know, sometimes stuff just ends up working out for you, right?
Feel my hatred.
Okay. Thank you for all these back. I don't know what Mage does in this situation. I guess you just hope and pray off of Relic the Kings. But this is like another great example of like if Blizzard actually printed removal tools that mattered. Like situations like this, like it's weird that Mage doesn't have a good AoE. It's weird that actually, I'll just say it's weird that all the classes don't have good AoEs that historically have had them.
My hand is full. I got a field in a Violet Hold. Feel my hatred. There's no time.
I mean, they do have a Blizzard in hand, which will delay whatever we're doing, but like it doesn't. I'm not gonna do. I mean, that's kind of annoying. Just because it has a taunt. But like, we also just copied that from them, and they're not going to have our response to it. I would have loved to see like getting. I don't know how big we could get our minions actually.
My hand is full.
But yeah, no, the Garona's Last Stand will let us get rid of this. If they have I guess another Blizzard, then oh well. They did. Well, actually, no, that actually helps us, kind of. Okay, hopefully they don't have another answer to this board. Because we'll just freeze them out for another turn, and then pass it back. If we had the other Rat Burglar, I would be very, very, very tempted to just... I'm just curious. Okay, if we get Rat Burglar, we'll pop this. Hold on. There's the Rat Burglar. Gimme, gimme, gimme!
Dethroned. Feel my hatred.
Gimme Deathly Bride. Oh. Okay, enjoy this. Give me your minions, give me the cards in your hand. Oh, thank you very much. I'm expecting Blizzard to hit Jade Guardians and probably Troublemaker again. Which is also kind of why I want to maybe clickbait this deck a little bit once the nerfs come out on the 4th and just be like, Rogue is still broken. You know, I don't know. We'll see if I end up doing that or not. Because it has like a 44% win rate and I've been playing like a buffoon, so. Or maybe I rush this one out before the balancing comes out. I don't know. It just depends on how I'm feeling. But yeah, no, I think if you hit all 3 of the big outliers right now, you're going to end up with a meta that ends up being Shaman and Warlock and Priest, I think, are the 3. Shit, you don't know, or you don't need AI to balance Hearthstone, to balance it for shits and or with shits and giggles. You just have to hire me. I'll nerf some stuff that probably doesn't need to be nerfed, and I'll buff some stuff that probably shouldn't be buffed. But yeah, that also brings up the point of, like, how far back do you want to nerf things to? Ooh. I don't like tomatoes. Noodles I'm good with, but tomatoes ain't my thing. I say this as I do like debate, base, like, Italian stuff, but... Well, I really don't like ketchup. I know that sounds weird, but, like, I guess when I was a little baby, I got food poisoning from McDonald's, and ever since then, I haven't really liked the stereotypical, like, things that McDonald's puts on their, like, hamburgers. I don't even like McDonald's, truth be told. That might make me a little bit non-American, but I don't care. Oh, I mean, I'm one of those people. I don't like cucumbers. Well, pickle. If I had to choose, maybe cucumbers would be better than pickles. I don't know. But neither one are really my favorite things in the world. Again, the food poisoning when I was a little baby, supposedly. Okay, like, I got a question for Demon Hunter, and I don't know what the answer to this question is, but how are you dealing with a board full of golems that are going to be decently sized, then followed up by a Hooktail and hopefully a Dark Bribe or Corona's Last Stand? Because it's a 1 in 5 chance of me getting either of those cards, right?
Step forth into the time ways.
Yeah, but, like, I can do our play next turn, and theirs aren't going to be super big. Especially if they get this.
The Jade Lotus has friends everywhere.
Voila. Like, their stuff might scale technically quicker, but we have... Like, this is just an insane board state to be in, you know? I actually kind of like this deck a little bit better than the Priest deck, but, like, I don't know. We'll see. My upload schedule is all skewed this week anyways, because I uploaded today instead of yesterday. Which might be half of the reason why the video is not doing so hot, but it also could be just because it's Mage. Mage never does well on the channel. Which one is it? Random. Okay, we'll attack with the 1/1 first, I guess. Now that's a little bit bad. But, again, if we get exactly not that. That's what I figured. Okay.
calendars.
I'm going to either be very smart or very dumb here. And by very smart or dumb, I'm going to just go for this play. Because again, what are they going to do with this? The size of these, right? How many? Okay, how many 4-drops are there for demons? It's the 7/7, the 4/4, and I feel like there's another 4-drop that I'm completely forgetting about right now. It'll probably be something along the lines: is Jade Rogue ruining Standard Hearthstone? I don't know. It depends on how hard I want to clickbait. Like, if we get the Kingpin here, like, instantly, like this, and we can scale up where we can get a bunch of golems going, we win pretty easily with this match. Well, not easily, but, like, it's not that bad of a matchup. Especially if they're playing Animal Companion. If we ramp up our coins before they ramp up their... Okay, I'm gonna get rid of our backstab. Before they ramp up their companions, we should be good.
There.
It would be real karma improvement if I chose the third option, which is the deal 2 damage to a random enemy minion. That would be the true, like, karma improvement there. Because those are just horrendous. I can't think of a world where you would ever choose any of them, and it makes me wonder if in early beta, or when they were playtesting the set, they were supposed to be able to hit face. But then they were like, ooh, maybe that's a bad idea, which it is. I'm not advocating for them to do that. It would be an extremely bad idea if they were like, yeah, 2 damage for 0 mana, why not, right? But I would almost want to bet you that's what the original plan was.
Come closer, critters.
I just know mentally how Blizzard thinks sometimes. Okay, do I want to mimicry them? Kind of do, just so I can draw 2. Okay, that could be worse. And then we're hoping for something that gives me a coin. Or backstab. I'll take a backstab too. Because it is just a way to instantly trigger one of the bribes. Like, I mean, this is a little bit of a waste doing it like this, but it gives us another coin for later. I'll keep the AoE. Then... probably here. And then if we had the agent, Lane would definitely be it. But we're gonna grab him anyways. Because the next turn we can... Okay, how do we want to do the next turn? How much mana will we have? Okay, I need them to place down a minion, and then I can go wide with the coins. Well, right now we have what? Like, we have the 6 plus the 3 in hand, so we technically have 9 mana. And then if we spend 6 on Anya, we end up getting 11 mana. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Let none hide.
I should have targeted my own stuff, but that's okay.
The Jade Lotus
The reason why I was wondering what the math would be is because I was thinking about using the slice and dice. But I don't think we will use slice and dice. I think we'll keep the slice and dice for later. They're at 9 cards in hand.
I have too many cards.
Oh. That could be funny, actually. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. That could be really, really funny. Yes. Yes, let them burn everything. Enjoy.
Too many cards.
I know they put down King of the Underbelly, which means they might have the 7-drop from Demon Hunter that I can't remember his name ever. Maybe. Maybe we can. Maybe we can. In the future. Okay, Okay, them getting rid of both of those is perfectly fine. We'll slam down Varissa next turn, and then we'll follow it with Alira. Probably. Actually, we don't even have to do that. Like, I get it. They can... Yes, keep hitting this one. Great.
Come closer, critters.
Because the top deck that we... well, not the top deck we want. Never mind. I was going to say the top deck we really want is Hook Test or Tail. But, like...
I have too many cards.
That's perfectly fine. Give me... I don't actually know what I want here. Sure. We can get them real low. If this hits Arcane Flow, we just win the game because... No. We'll wait. I mean... Sure, why not? Now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, I ended up playing 20 games with the deck, ended up with a 45% win rate, which isn't bad, but there is a few things to be worth mentioning. If I actually followed my advice and only chose the Jade coins off of Aya, then I think the win rate might have been higher, because most of the times when you choose the potions, you're already so far behind that it isn't going to matter if you got enough potions to win the game. And most opponents can't deal with a very wide board of big statted minions, which is what the Jades specialize in. But before we end the video, special thanks to our channel members of Daniel Nascimento and Ruben. If you want to help out the channel a little bit more, you can always join one of the 3 membership tiers. If you can't afford to do that, there's always the like, commenting, subscribing, turning on notifications, or using the new hype button, or even checking out the Twitch channel. They all help me out equally. But until next time, bye.